How's it going, guys? I'm Nomadic. Today we're going to be talking about how you record your beats into the computer once you finish making them. And this can be done not only with the MPC 1000, but any other MPC you have, whether it's 2000 XL, whether it's 4000, 3000, any of the other ones. It's the same deal. So in order to do this, you're going to need three things. The first thing you're going to want is a sound card. And in this instance, I'm using the Focusrite Scarlett 18i6. But in your case, you only need a sound card that has two inputs. So right here I have these two inputs in the front, and that's really all you're going to need. I'm going to put a couple sound cards in the description that I feel like you might want to use if you don't really know much about sound cards. So I'll let you know that. Second thing you're going to want is a 1/4-inch cable that looks like this. And the reason you want this is so you can connect your MPC and your sound card together, and you want to record it in stereo with a cable such as this. So that's the second thing you're going to need. And the third thing you're going to want is a DAW or another program on your computer that will allow you to record all the audio that you're running into your sound card. So in this example, I'm going to be using Ableton Live just because Ableton Live has warping features, and I personally really like the sample manipulation features it has. But you don't have to use Ableton. There's other programs you can use too. I'm also going to put that in the description as well. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so I have the beat finished, so the first thing I'm going to do is hook them up. I'm going to grab my cord, and I'm going to plug this in to the stereo output in the back, like so. I'm also going to plug it into my sound card. So that's the first step. Alright, so I have Ableton Live open right now, and of course before you open the program you're going to want to make sure you install the drivers for your sound card. So the first thing you're going to want to do is go Options, hit Preferences, and in the screen you're going to want to select ASIO, and you're also going to want to pick the sound card that you're using. So in my case I'm using the Focusrite USB 2.0 audio driver, so I would select that, and that's good. So the next thing I want to do is I want to set the input to record the MPC. So I would select the I/O button on the right to make this panel appear. I would select X in, and I would select inputs 1 and 2 because inputs 1 and 2 is where I have the MPC plugged in. So I would click that, and if you hit the record button, you're arming the track so you can hear it. So if I push play start on the MPC, you can see it running into the computer. So once I do that, I know everything is set and it's ready to record. So the first thing I like to do is set the BPM on this corner to match the BPM of the beat on the MPC. And on the MPC, the beat is already set to 86. So in here, I already went ahead and changed the BPM to 86, so it matches. So really, all you have to do now, if you hit Tab, you go into the other screen, and if you start the clock from the beginning, you push the record button, and you make sure that your track is armed down here. All you have to do is push play. Now it's beginning to record, and all I have to do is push play start in the MPC. So the last thing you want to do is you want to get your beat on the grid in the computer, so it's a lot easier to move it around and play with it if you want to take things out, cut things on time. Because when I play the beat on the MPC, if you look here, it doesn't start on 1. That's kind of awkward if I want to cut something out. It's not really on time with the software. So this is the reason why I like to use Ableton Live. It's because it's very easy to fix this. So in order to do that, if you go down here, you can see that it shows up in the bottom panel. So what you want to do is you want to use your warp markers in Ableton. And if you zoom in really close, you see that these little triangles appear on the top. This one appears on the first transient, and transient is kind of like the first hit. So this is where the beat starts, and it's already marked by this this warp marker. So all I have to do is double click it, and I have it set right when the beat starts. So really all you have to do is right click, say set 1.1.1 here. So it starts out as the beginning right there. Push that over, and then all you have to do is turn the warp off. And if you look up here, it's completely on time. Everything is completely on time, so it works out really well. Alright, well that was basically the quick way to do it, very simple way. You can also track out your beat if you want using the assignable mix outs, but it's a little bit more long-winded, process is a little bit more complicated. But put simply, that's how you record your beat out of your MPC. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you want to keep updated with other videos I'll be putting out. Thanks a lot for watching my video. I'll see you later.